Hello, it's Mr. Tired Man here because I'm very tired. That's not your concern. We have the first patch since the February maintenance update, one day after, which is very good. It's always one of my actually favorite times, mostly for the channel than for the game, is post um these updates. Obviously, for a season, it's more so for me, but um, last maintenance update due to GoChip paying a bit more attention to Deep Rock than Rocore during this sort of the weeks surrounding the update's release. It means we get a bunch of patches and hotfixes that cover up anything that was maybe either skewed by the update itself or just other issues that they have found time to address or things like that. So I kind of like this period of time. We always get lots of patches, and this is first one since February update. This is season 4 patch 15. Get into it. Hello miners. Due to demands from the miners union, hunters can now rock and stone during prop hunt. We also fixed a pretty bad crash caused by losing a mission with bare arms. How humiliating. So yeah, this relates to two things that were sort of added or done in this February update. Obviously the addition of the prop hunt minigame via the hidden dwarf double IPA drink. In this case, hunter can now rock and stone, which I guess means that the props can't. I don't know if the props can or not, but hunters should definitely be able to. The hunter stays a dwarf, so definitely makes sense. The crash from the bare arms thing is obviously had something to do with the changes they made to sleeveless armor, where they made it more consistently display what your option was with the sleeve toggle on the mission end screen. So I assume it had something to do with that, and they've just sort of walked back or just identified the issue. Pretty interesting that there was a crash for just having your sleeves off. That's great. Anyway, the patch notes. Options. Added more space for percentage text for volume sliders. Okay. Fixed a bug that caused boomstick mod improved shockwave tooltip showing 0 damage. When I first read these notes, I almost thought it said they fixed the fact that it made it do 0 damage, which I thought would have been pretty funny, but it's just like, that's such a weird thing. I mean, is that a bug? I mean, I guess it is a bug as opposed to just like a typo. I don't know. It's weird. Yep, obviously prop hunt, hunters can now rock and stone. Prop hunt fixed a bug that caused the biotank prop to hover above the floor. I don't know if you've just heard my cat just now. You probably can. I actually noticed this in the dev stream when they first played it. One of the devs turned into the biotank, the lithophage vat, I guess, or test tube, and it was floating above the floor, which is how I don't really understand how Aaron didn't spot the guy. But yeah, I guess that's a good change or a good fix. Removed a visible box surrounding engineer's lure grenade. Have I seen that before? I don't think I have. That might have just been something that was just came out of nowhere, maybe. I don't know. That's weird, but yeah, good. And fixed a crash when failing a mission while wearing sleeveless armor. Yeah, we got that. Okay, so yeah, just a couple small fixes, all good stuff still. Keep it up. Don't seriously. If you want to get a good laugh, look at the comments on these things. They're really hilarious. It's all just not all, but there's a lot of airheads just repeating dead game over and over again, or going on really long tirades about how GoShip have really fucked up in their direction or whatever when they've just chosen to make 2 games at once. Some guy was talking about how they literally just built the framework for Deep Rock and then abandoned it, which is so wrong on so many levels, in the fact that they didn't abandon it, and it's also so much more than a framework. In fact, it's kind of the opposite. Deep Rock was going to have diminishing returns due to technical debt anyway. Eventually, it's not as young of a game as people think. It's been around since 2016. Really, is when 2017 at least. The Deep Rock sort of engine was put in place and what it is. So, it's just so much of it just doesn't make any sense. I have issues with GoShip. I have plenty of criticisms, but I also have a lot of praise, and I feel like people just really struggle to find a middle ground, and it's really interesting. And these patches are one of the positives. They're very responsive with this kind of stuff when they're paying attention to the game, which also the cat just stepped on it, which caused me to escape that. But yeah, they're just really attentive to the game when they're actually focusing on it, which they aren't all the time because they're making another game, and that's perfectly within their rights to do so, especially given the fact that they're still dedicated to this game at the same time. And they're trying to balance the two, and I think they're doing a pretty good job so far. Even if I do believe that Deep Rock is going to straight up just die before season 5. Okay, she's never done that before. She actually just failed to jump from my windowsill to my desk, and she's never failed that before. That's ridiculous. I assume that caused a terrible racket. And I guess I'm just ranting now. I've done the patches. All right, whatever. Bring some more. And you know what, Ghost Ship? Why not throw in a tiny little bit of interesting weapon tweaks just for no good reason? You know, it might turn some heads. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, if you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to stay on top of everything to do with Deep Rock and Roadcore, of course, click the bell as well. And I'll see you. I don't know when. Saturday latest, but it depends on if the update comes out on console soon or not. We'll see. Thanks again.